I used the crazy idea of, hey, my religion could be I brush my teeth before work every morning. That actually falls under all of the characteristics of any said religion. This is why religion is not a useful term. It's just not
I,
useful. It's better to use more specific terms like, hey, I practice this
Right, right.
devotionally, or I believe this ritually. Ritually is way better. Or like, I don't eat this food and I eat this other food because God tells me I shouldn't. Like, these are better ways of describing the ways in which we live. The idea of religion isn't really that helpful.
Well,
which
I
is
think you kind of
yeah.
describe more of like a routine when you're doing this kind of stuff. The
Yeah,
religion,
and a religion can be a routine. This is what I'm saying.
what,
Religion
what
isn't
I
helpful.
guess, well, I
Well,
guess
let
to
him
me,
finish real quick, but
religion,
yeah.
I guess to me, religion would be a little bit more like you're around a certain people or a group of people that you could be good around with to practice your faith. Basically, to me, that sounds more like what religion would stand for, more with the meaning of it. You're around a group
Yeah, I
of
know,
people
but
who actually
religion
believe.
doesn't,
But
religion as a
but
word doesn't help us with that. The way you
no,
just described what you were
but
doing
then
is
I get
way
like
better than the word religion.
I get that, but then that I guess that would be deeply more to a meaning of like kind of when it comes to religion or groups of faith we around, that would go more to the conversation of like what do you believe in, what God do you believe in, what like
Exactly.
things practice. So like
These
the
are,
religion and like so those are the things like you do as religion for yourself to practice on with how you believe in God.
I
That's not
love it.
really a routine. That's way different from a routine. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, I
Well,
know,
then
but
let
but
me ask
but
you.
but
Let
there
me
are
just
there
maybe
are
this is a good.
Buddhists
Well, keep going. No,
there are
keep going,
Buddhists
Style.
who don't believe there are Buddhists who don't even believe in God, right? But they would call themselves religious, and they consider themselves religious because they practice certain routines. So yes, a routine can absolutely be religious. Buddhists call themselves this. There are lots of Jews, right, who don't even believe in God, right? But they still practice the Torah, right? Because it's their familial tradition. So these are things that don't even require God. So it is a practice, it is a routine. There's no good definition for religion,
Well,
sir.
to me,
And on that,
well,
on keep going.
to me, honestly, like some of the things you're saying, with like just you do it just to do it. I guess that is true that some people do that, but that to me,
Yeah.
from what I've seen, that's mainly like when it comes to like kids or teenagers. When
And
you're
let me
an
ask you
No,
this.
adult,
there
Let me
are
ask you this.
adult
This might
Jews
help.
who do this.
This might help the discussion too. Jam, answer the prompt from your understanding, and then maybe, and we can continue this discussion. But I want to hear that first, and then that'll help me understand maybe a little more where you're coming from.
okay, could, can you question religion and still love God? Yes. Yeah, you don't have to be like belong to a group, or you don't have to like be part of like this main thing to believe in God and still love God. I don't think you have to like be part of this huge thing to believe or love God. I don't think that you have to do that. I don't believe in it. I don't.
So then I think that gets to then the question of, are you do you have a sort of quote unquote religion that you live by or are part of, even if it is only your
Yeah,
understanding
I
of
would
it?
kill two people. Sneak attack.
And maybe that's not
Is somebody playing Fortnite?
right. Yeah.
Sorry, that was my son. I
Is he
muted up.
playing Call of Duty or Fortnite?
No, Roblox.
Oh, dope though, dope though.
And I think this is what maybe Style is getting at, is that like in today's world, especially given what you just said, echoing what you just said, it's not about what religion you are to have a deep love for the Creator and a deep relationship with it, in whatever sort of understanding that you have. I think what's important is that it comes from your heart, and is, the intention is what matters. And so to his point, like, what service does the term religion even have for humanity at this point?
Well,
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
think
help us
that
much.
I think it's kind of I guess like I kind of get the point of like it doesn't seem right because like when you think of a Catholic, you think of like this huge group that's around the world, like it's like a structure, like almost like a government, basically. It's kind of you. It's kind of thought that way, basically.
That's
Or if
why I
you're a
think that-
Baptist.
Hold on, let him
Yeah,
finish. Let
so
him finish
I-
real quick.
So I do get that if you're like a Baptist or like a Southern Baptist or this and that, you tend to think of like this term of like it's a huge corporation basically. If that kind of comes to mind, you think those ways, but that doesn't mean that every person that's kind of like part of it doesn't mean they think that way. It's to like when it comes to the point of like religion, to a lot of people, yes, there to a lot of people, it's more like a place you can gather together, like talk about the Bible, talk about what's happening. So like, it's almost like a gathering place, kind of like get together,
I
like
agree.
kind of.
So
Yeah, that's
why
I agree
that's
with
how
what
I-
JM's saying.
that's how a lot of people do see it.